Yeah, and let's be clear with all this with black women and colorism and interracial relationships and their double standard. One, black women do not check their own. So, like, where was the black women, telling Serena Williams that you're a sellout, you're a coon, blah 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 blah, and you're not really giving brothers a legitimate chance? Nope, wasn't there. Where was you know, y'all were championing the hell out of Scandal, and y'all were loving those interracial TV shows. There's not a problem with that. You wasn't saying I want to see my black queen sisters dating strong black men. You guys weren't doing all that sister soldier shit. You was like, yay, global validation, yay, we're finally in the media, yay, and doing all that shit, man. Where was black women at when Paris Jackson talking about she's black? And y'all fell for that shit too. Y'all was saying, oh, well, um, she is black. If you think about it, you look at her, her father and her grandfather, they're all black. And I have a sister who is Aboriginal, and she has blonde hair. She can actually pass for white. It's in our genetics. Oh man, but God forbid, a black man, a dark skinned black man to date your super light skinned, super passing sister or whatever. Then he gets the coon stamp. He's the color struck Negro. He's a self hating nigga that don't like his mom. We heard it before. We heard it before. So what's new? And that scenario, what I just said, was something that I've heard from an actual black woman on YouTube who is popular and does have um a fan base, a strong fan base. And the funny thing with this shit, while she's telling people that Paris Jackson is black, um, she's talking about her experience at the Women's March where she meets an Afro Latina, a black woman from Puerto Rico, and she's like, "Oh, I'm no black. I'm not black. No, no Negro. No, no, no Negro." She talking that shit, and she's mad. Like you're just a black person in Puerto Rico. You're just a black person who can speak Spanish. You're one of us. You look just like You look just like me. And she's going. She's more of a fit with that than with Paris Jackson. But just let black women tell it. She's black. But the thing is, like I said before, and I didn't, not myself that I didn't upload the video, was that the reason why Paris Jackson can pass as black by black women's radar is because Paris Jackson doesn't have a track record of dating black men. Black people really don't know her dating life like that, and all we can really gather up is that white dude, that crazy white dude, and that's basically it. Because if it was somebody like Kanye, or even if somebody did a tirade on her and saying, "Oh, Black Queen," um, you know, Paris Jackson's my Black Queen. Oh, these bitches would have a fit. Oh boy, they would have a fit. They would have a freaking fit. Um, Colorism. Ironically, I was watching a video and it was by it was this light skinned girl. I think what's her name, Jurnee or something. It's this light skinned biracial girl from the show Underground, and I like her. But she was talking about colorism, and I was kind of confused on it because she's super light skinned and she's talking about colorism, and she's talking about dark skinned girls don't they have it hard. They're not chosen. They're not the love interest. They're not the sex icon. And then she talks about her experience, and then she's like, she acknowledges that she has privilege, and then she talks about um she goes on and saying that, even though she can easily be casted as a love interest or, a sex icon, um she has no interest in it. Like, she has no interest in it. I'm like, bullshit. You in a in the show that you're in, you're in love with a black ass dude, and I'm confused at that. Like, the dude is black as hell and shit, and yeah, like the dude she's with on TV show is black as hell, and she's talking about she has no interest in being the love interest. I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, and that's the thing with light skinned girls trying to be the buffer in colorism. The thing is that light skinned girls and mixed girls, even white girls, or all races of women, they're not going to let go of their pedestal just to make dark skinned black girls feel happy. They're not going to do it. That's why white women ain't trying to fucking do equal pay. See, that's why they're not really serious about equal pay. You think they want to slice the little check that they get so black women can be happy? Hell no, they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna take everything and then bitch that they need more. That in reference to white women. But women are in competition. Women ain't trying to be the ugly duckling. And the thing was that she's being arrogant, and I like her as an actress, the biracial chick. I like her as an actress, and I like her in that show. But she was kind of being soft shoe. She was playing coy with her arrogance. She just because she's like she doesn't have to try to be a sex object. She's light skinned. She ain't gotta try. But don't make it seem like women like aren't interested in that. Like, that's the whole cry of colorism, because what, niggas ain't choosing them. Yeah, that's the thing with the denial and there's two denials. Like I said before, is you have women or these feminists that come in the air and they're talking about, well, I don't let a man define me or my beauty, and I'm like bullshit. If a nigga, if you're dark skinned and nigga leaped over you for a light skinned chick or a white girl, you're gonna start crying. And another thing is that, like I said before, the light skinned girls are not going to crack their pedestal, lower their pedestal, just to make just for dark skinned black girls to get in line, or be equal to them. They're not going to do it. It's not trying to say that all these light skinned girls are in cahoots with each other. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that these women, uh, they're in a romantic competition, and these light skinned girls are not going to give up their pedestal, or give up their position. You know, that's the thing. If I was interviewing that light skinned biracial girl, I would have tell her like, hey, um, would you give up your career, your acting career, for a dark skinned girl? Just throw away every chance. Let's just say there's a movie in 2020 that she's gonna star in. It's gonna be a big guaranteed blockbuster hit, number one in the box office for at least 2 weeks. Would would she give that up? You know, for a dark skinned girl who isn't getting the limelight? She would not do it. And these light skinned girls aren't gonna do it either. It's not out of spite or anything, but it's just that it's a competition. They have to. These girls have to realize it. Who don't understand colorism, because I feel like a lot of black women don't understand colorism, even though they're the victims of colorism, which is freaking hilarious. But I'll cut this video short. Don't want to make it too long. make a part three or whatever.